Hey guys, what's up? It's Mo again. It's been a couple months since I've released a video. Right now I'm at Stanford. I wanted to just start it off pretty quick as well. Just wanted to give you guys an update. So originally when I started making my videos, I was in my car or in my bedroom that was in Connecticut in a small town. While I'm still in Connecticut, I've moved on to much bigger things. I used to work an HVAC job. It was crazy. I used to climb attics that were 130 degrees and crawl through them. Now I picked up this new gig. It's a sales job for one of the top solar companies in the world right now. And I started that during, I think my third video was the first time I ever went to a meeting. And I talked to my mentor and he was like, you know what, dude, just drop the HVAC and just commit yourself to this. My buddy, he was 19 years old at the time, the kid who recruited me, and he had a $140,000 truck. It was something I've never seen before from a kid my age. And I was just like, money is completely possible, and all I have to do is just commit myself. So now I'm living in one of the biggest cities in Connecticut, Stanford. Show you guys this real quick. It's beautiful. This is just the top floor of the apartment building. And it didn't happen by coincidence. It happened by just complete hard work. When I first started making videos, which was months back, I was averaging $2,000 a month max with the hardest job I've ever worked. And I just hit my first 15K month, and it has been insane. Gonna get a new car, gonna get my own place. Right now I'm crashing in with a few buddies. Decided to leave my house, decided to leave my life in the small town of Wallingford in Connecticut, just to pursue bigger things. I don't want any distractions. I don't care about my hometown friends. I do not care about anything other than just straight hard work, taking care of my future family, just sticking to my habits. I just came back from a workout and the gym's right there. I used to wake up at like 4:25 a.m. and drive to the gym, come back, get ready in 5 minutes, go to my HVAC job, fucking grind myself out, crawl through attics, pick up dead rats on the floor, get back home, record a video, get to my workout, eat my meal, and that was my whole day. And it felt amazing. It felt amazing because I knew exactly where I was going to be a couple months later or a year from then. I know exactly where I'm going to be a year from now, and it's literally just by habits. One thing I get asked is, okay, how do you define habits? The thing is, first of all, you have to know yourself first, know where you're standing. So look at yourself, look in the mirror. Don't have a filter on yourself. Look at yourself raw. Completely judge yourself. Be like, this is where I'm at. This is how people see me. This is how I'm acting. This is how I'm thinking to myself. This is my self-perception. And what that will tell you is exactly what you need to improve on. The first thing that I needed to improve on was firstly my speaking skills. My speaking skills, if you looked at my first couple of videos, they were terrible. And that was months and months of practice as well, until my first video. And you could tell it was still terrible. Picking up this job where I'm knocking on doors, I'm selling solar to people, it's a 25-year energy contract. I was nervous because how does someone sell something when they don't know how to speak to even themselves, you know? So all it takes is a few good habits to completely turn everything around. From your wake up to your workouts to semen retention. That's probably the biggest one, semen retention. That was what changed everything for me. And the way you do that is just by limiting your screen time. Your phone, delete TikTok. You won't even be able to get it back afterwards. Delete Instagram. Download YouTube. Just set up a camera like I'm doing right now and just start recording yourself. You're going to talk from your heart, and the words that you say to the video is what you should be listening to. Me talking to this camera right now, I'm looking at myself a couple months back. And one thing I would have liked to know is to stop having limiting beliefs. Do not have any limiting beliefs. Create your 545. 545 is 5 steps in the morning that you have to follow every single morning. A wake-up time, and then a couple of habits after that. So for me, it was drinking water, eating my food, and going to the gym. and then 4 tasks that or 4 short-term goals, and then after that is 5 tasks that are non-negotiable and you got to complete by the end of the day. What that does is it just keeps the needle moving forward, and what it does is it also creates progress for things that move big, while also you're looking at something that's minute and it's small. So you're looking at it from the small lens, and then in the long term, it's a big macro move. So just think of it like you're just moving the needle slowly, slowly. Um, One thing I also would like to know is how important it is to have authority within yourself. So, thinking of myself back then, one of the things that was probably holding me back the most is I didn't feel like a leader at all. I couldn't feel like I could lead myself or other people, and that was probably the biggest shift for myself. And the only way I built that authority to be able to see myself as a leader or somebody who can actually do things in life is just by following my daily habits. That's I'm trying to think of another way to say it, but that's all it is. Just set rules for yourself, build confidence by following them, and then in the return you build competence. When you build competence, you build confidence, and then it just revolves back. You just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Um, Another thing too, train as hard as you can, eat as healthy as you can. I mean, have a couple meals a day, plan them out, say this is exactly what I'm eating for this week, this is what I'm limiting myself with. I'm not having any bad food, I'm not watching any weird shit, I'm not watching porn, I'm not watching any weird entertainment. um, I'm not listening to music when I drive, it's a waste of time. I'm listening to podcasts. Fix your wake up time, fix your time to go to sleep. Stop hanging around with the friends that are slowing you down. It's that simple, bro. Drop the girlfriend that's slowing you down. It's that simple. If you need to make a big move in life, just drop everything that's holding you back. And now that you have a fire that's lit under your ass, now you could go and make fucking amazing moves in return. It's just so easy that it's aggravating to see people not following it. I'm 19 years old. I'm making 13, 14, 15 grand a year. I mean, month. 13, 14, 15 grand a month. This is my first 15 grand month. And it's just by applying myself for a couple months, and then an opportunity came by because the universe, God, the omniscient being, saw that I was putting myself on the line and I was pushing myself to my absolute maximum limit. And in return, I got an opportunity. So, what I would tell my past self is drop all the limiting beliefs, set clear goals, follow your daily habits, surround yourself with amazing people, find a community, invest in a mentor, and upgrade your life to the maximum level. Stop watching porn. Stop engaging in shitty YouTube videos where it's just entertainment. Download the app, it's called Rumble. Follow a couple streamers. Follow the bald guy, listen to him. Listen to a mentor. Find somebody you believe in. Find a skill that you could build yourself in. All you need is one skill, and if you master it, you could just make so much fucking money. You could just start printing it. And the only way that happens is if you apply to yourself for a bunch of different habits and you keep following those, and one of those is the skill, and the other habits is something that helps you sharpen that skill. So if you feel amazing because you were eating healthy, whatever skill you're learning, let's say it's something to do with online training. Like if I, right now, what I want to do is whoever's watching this video, I want them to see this video, see me as a figure who's inspirational, see me as somebody who can help build their mindset, which I definitely can. What I want you to do is to sit down, find a skill, and then build habits around your skill that will help sharpen that. So the gym, your mindset, your wake up time, your diet, your talking, your self talk. That's the most important thing. Your self talk, the way you talk to yourself, and the way that you think. So if I'm having a shitty day, I'm not going to be like, oh, it's my fault. Or I'm not going to be like, oh, my frequency's low. Everybody around me is going to be like I'm gonna have bad luck today. That was probably the biggest thing. If I release semen like a day before, I'd feel like I'd have bad luck the next day. I'd be feeling like crap, not waking up on time. And what you would see in return is exactly the frequency that you're giving out to the world. So you just get more bad stuff. So don't get too low in the low. Don't get too high in the high. Just stay steady. Follow your habits. Follow your goals. Follow your career. And the only way you do that is just not being a pussy. It's literally as simple as that. Look at the things that are wasting your time. Look at how stupid the videos that you're watching are. The fucking Kai Cenat. I don't even know who people watch now. I don't engage in that stuff. It's all about the things that you see every day, and your friends could be the videos that you're watching. And that was probably the most important thing. Your friends are also your friends, and if they are doing stupid shit, leave them, bro. It's that simple. Or just distance yourself. You don't have to completely drop them. Just be like, okay, I'm busy. I'm doing this, this, and this. Just communicate to everybody. Tell your parents this is exactly your goals in the future, and they're probably gonna respect that. And if not, dude, move out like I did and fucking build yourself up. That's all you need to do. Build yourself up day to day. It is that simple. Um, it was honestly great making this video. I've been wanting to make a video for so long now, and I waited till the day where I could sit down outside. This is probably the same exact thing that I was imagining in my head. Like looking at myself back then, and what I would imagine for myself is something that definitely looked like this. But for me, it was Miami or somewhere else in Florida. But this is definitely nice. This is beautiful. Even though it's fucking freezing outside, this is beautiful. And there's so much more to come. So many more opportunities to come, so many more sales to make, so many more skills to learn, so many improvements to make. It is just never ending, and it feels amazing. I'm gonna have a beautiful family. I'm gonna stick to my habits, and I'm literally just gonna be a leader for everybody around here. Only 19 right now. My goal for the next 2 months is to make 40 grand. I want to make 40 grand. I want to buy a new car, and I want to get my own place without having to rent with my boys. And I want to get the top floor in this building, which is floor 17. And I want it to be the penthouse. My goal right now is to move into the penthouse in 2 months. Watch me. I'll make it happen. I'm going to stick to posting videos. This is probably my first one back. It feels freaking awkward, I'll be honest. Sitting down in this camera, I'm making 0 hand movements. It definitely feels awkward to watch. But it's gonna get a lot better. I'm just gonna start piling on more content. I got banned on Instagram because I was talking about obese people, which is just absurd. I was about to make so much money off of that Instagram, and I was putting so much work in, but I see it as a blessing because at the time I'm like, okay, the only way that I could escape this life right now is from these videos. But what it allowed me to do is focus on this new path where it was selling solar, and I could just fully apply to myself with that instead of having to worry about recording videos. But now that I have figured it out, or I'm starting to figure it out, I could create these videos while also talking about my life and narrating it, and also helping myself by talking to this camera. So whoever's watching, bro, just fucking lock in. It is so easy. It is so easy. Just wake up on time, do the shit that you have to do, and just fucking start grinding it out. Just follow it every single day, and it'll just start to click more and more. Right now, it feels like it's weird, like it doesn't make too much sense. Just start following it, and it's all gonna click. The more videos you watch about this type of stuff, the more it gets better. The more you do this type of stuff, the better it gets. It's just so easy. I'm about to head to sleep. It's getting around my bedtime. I'm gonna record this video, or upload this video, and hopefully I see a bunch of comments from you guys talking about where you're at. I want to hear where you're at in life, what your goals for the next 6 months are, and how you want to feel. I want to know exactly how you want to feel in the comments. I'll see you, bro.